Hello, my name is Reyes, and this is my pesticide preparation assessment. Okay, for pesticide preparation, it is important to remember 4 points. First, highly toxic pesticides cannot be used. Again, highly toxic pesticides cannot be used. Second, always wear masks and gloves and stand in the upwind direction. Third, herbicides cannot be used in the same spray tank as other pesticides. Fourth, always use secondary dilution method for mixing pesticides. Now we will show the secondary dilution method. Okay? Secondary dilution consists in mixing each pesticide with water, first in a mother bucket and then mixing it again in a mixing bucket. All right? So first mother bucket, second mixing bucket. All right, let's see an example. Here in our mixing bucket, I have already marked 1/3 of the necessary volume and the full volume. I'm going to start by adding 1/3 of the water necessary, so I reach the first mark. Okay, so I start pouring water into the mixing bucket. Until I reach the mark. Okay, that's good. Okay, once I have my water buffer, which is 1/3, I can start mixing the pesticides. The order of mixture is important. In this example, we're mixing a suspended concentrate and an emulsified concentrate. In this case, the order is first suspended concentrate, then emulsified concentrate. All right, let's see. Here I have my mother bucket. First, I pour some water into my mother bucket. Great. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the first pesticide, the suspended concentrate. I'm going to measure the amount I need for this mixture. Being very careful. Okay, suspended concentrate, SC, and I dilute it first into the mother bucket. Okay, and now I stir. I am using an aluminum rod as my stirrer. Okay, so it's corrosion free. You have to be careful with corrosion. Okay, I stir. This is my first dilution into the mother bucket. Now I dilute again into the mixing bucket. Okay, and I stir. Great. Now, before continuing to the second pesticide, we must rinse or clean the mother bucket. So I'm gonna take water again. I'm going to carefully rinse it to remove the remains of residues of the previous product. Okay, rinse. Now I'm going to mix the second pesticide, in this case the emulsified concentrate. Once again, I start by pouring some water into my mother bucket. Okay, now I have to measure the amount of pesticide I need. And pour it into the mother bucket. Okay? First dilution into the mother bucket. I stir. Okay? Once it's well mixed into the mother bucket, I dilute it again into the mixing bucket. I stir again, make sure they get well mixed. Great. Once again, I make sure to rinse the mother bucket carefully so I don't spill. Okay, rinsing the mother bucket. Great. Now we have mixed the 2 pesticides we need, and the only thing that we finally have to do is to complete the remaining amount of water up to the second mark that I left in my mixing bucket. Okay, so at the second mark, I continue adding water until I reach the second and final mark. Okay, that's good enough. And finally, once I have added all the necessary water, I am going to stir well to make sure it gets well mixed. Okay, that looks great. All right, so that was my pesticide preparation assessment. Thank you very much. I'm Luis. Have a great day.